What's up guys, Glenn here back on the Function Powersports YouTube. Today we have something new to talk to you guys about. It's a very commonly asked question in the ATV and UTV industry, and it basically revolves around what is offset. So if you guys like watching ATV and UTV related content, action-packed, entertainment, whatever it may be, make sure to click that subscribe button down below and click the little bell. We'll put a little bell box here and a subscribe box. Make sure to click both of those so you can stay up to date with all of our weekly content that we launch out here. Revolving around what is offset for your ATV and UTV wheels. It's a very commonly asked question. It's something that a lot of people don't quite understand because you might be looking at our website, another website, the wheel manufacturer. You see all sorts of numbers, plus 10, 0, plus 13, 26, 44, negative 12. You might be thinking, what are you talking about, right? So we're gonna break it down in the simplest form and also a way for you guys to figure out the offset of these wheels while using functionpowersports.com when you're shopping to get your next setup. Basically what we have here today, guys, is a bunch of 14x7 wheels. We got some TIS 14x7 558s, 559s, then also some Method MR411 bead grip wheels. These are all 4+3 offset wheels. So what does 4+3 mean? Here we got a TIS 559 14x7 4+3 offset wheel. So basically what that means is this is a 14-inch tall wheel. So if we had a tape measure here, it's 14 inches to the top, and then it's a 7-inch wide wheel. Basically, now explaining that offset part, where's the 4 come in and where does the 3 come in, right? The 4+3 means the back spacing number is that first number, and then the next number is the offset. So swinging this wheel around, you're gonna see the back side of the wheel here has a huge dish, right? What you do to figure out your offset on a wheel, or if you're just, trying to match whether it's an OEM size or you're going aftermarket and you wanna know how these offsets are read, basically take a tape measure, you're gonna measure into the back face here where the wheel bolts on to the machine's hub. On this exact wheel, it would be 4 inches in. So from the inside lip of the wheel to the back side where this mounts onto your hub, it's gonna be a 4-inch measurement there. Coming to the front, now that we got the back spacing taken care of there for understanding that part, you're gonna have a 3-inch offset. So from the face of the wheel, you're gonna go 3 inches in to where that wheel mounts on the hub. So you have 4+3, you get your 7-inch wide wheel. And on this wheel, you can tell there's quite a bit of a concave design. So, a flat face wheel would be right here and it would bolt right up. A lot of OEM wheels are 6+1s, 5+2s if they're a 7-inch wide wheel. And that face is a lot farther up, as on this wheel, whoops. And on this wheel, as you can see, this concave design really shows you that it's got that offset to it without it being like a dish, which you might be used to seeing on trucks with the big wide wheels. You see a big dish. This one's got the concave look. And then over here with the TIS 558 wheel, I gotta stop rolling these wheels on each other. This is also a 14x7. It's a TIS 558 with the 4+3 offset. You're gonna be thinking, man, that's a lot more of a flatter faced wheel, right? Versus the concave we just looked at. On here, the camera's gonna have to zoom in real close, but the socket holes here are very deep. So it is still that 3 inches in. And then if we flip it around, you're gonna see it's got the big dish on the back, and from the inside lip to the back side here, where it mounts up to the hub, you got 4 inches. So, man. On this wheel here, it's not like precisely like I'd have to have the tape measure, but you're gonna have about 4 inches to here, and then you're gonna have about 3 inches in, and that's where your wheel mounts up. So that's kind of why you see these different, the grooves on the wheel, the faces there. So again, basically we're showing you 3 styles of a 14x7 4+3 wheel. I know we've said that a lot, but depending on the design, it's all gonna change on how you interpret this. But they all are pushing your wheel out the exact same as if we put these wheels on any machine. So here with these wheels, you see that there's a little bit of a lip to the wheel. I'll turn this a little bit for the camera. And basically, this is only about an inch lip here, but again, to where the lug nuts are gonna sit on the hub of the wheel, it's gonna be 3 inches in. And we flip it around here. And you see we have the big old dish on the backside. And again, from here to the backside, it's gonna be a 4-inch measurement. So that gives you your 4+3 offset. There are 3 terms to use when we're talking about the offset. So like, the 4+3s, the 3+4s, 5+2s, 2+5s, like what does it all mean exactly for positive offset, 0 offset, and negative offset? Basically on all of these wheels we just showed you today to run through, these are all a positive offset, meaning that if the offset on this wheel would have been a 3.5 plus 3.5, it would have been a 0 offset wheel, meaning the center of that wheel is dead centered, and that's how you know that it's a 0 offset rather than a positive or a negative. So when you're talking a positive offset, that means that there is more spacing on the backside. So the back spacing is more than the offset. That's going to leave you a positive offset. And if it were to be a negative offset, the front offset sizing would have been a 4 and the back spacing would have been a 3 to allow for that negative offset, giving you more of a dish to the wheel or more of a concave look, just meaning your mounting point is getting pushed to the inside of the wheel further, and it's going to make that wheel stick out even farther on your machine or widen your wheel base. If you guys have any questions about offset, feel free to drop a comment down below. Obviously, we want to help you guys figure out what the best setup is for your machine. We're not telling you 4+3 offset's the perfect route for everybody. It's a very good aftermarket option that we see a lot of units moving that way. And we'd love to help figure out what you're going to need for your machine at functionpowersports.com when it comes to wheels, tires, suspension, accessories, and even performance now. So make sure to check us out. Give this video a like, click the subscribe, and comment down below with any of your offset questions, and we'll definitely reach back out to you and help you out from there. With that, I'm Glenn, and we'll see you next time. Peace.